I'm Joe, and welcome to another edition of the Red Pill series. Today's topic is taken from the second chapter of my debut book, The Red Pill Book, the chapter title being The 12 Universal Laws. We've all heard about the law of attraction, but there are actually 12 universal laws, and I'll do a quick overview of all of them. The first universal law is the law of divine oneness. There's a lot of focus and attention given to the law of attraction, but many people don't understand it's actually a secondary law. The law of divine oneness is a primary law and is the most important law of all 12 universal laws. The law of divine oneness brings understanding to the reality that we are all global brothers and sisters with a divine nature, living in a world where everything is connected. Everything we do, say, think, and believe has an influence and a ripple effect on others and our surrounding environment. Everything seen and unseen is connected. In hippie terms, dude, everything is connected to everything and everyone is connected to everyone. Pure consciousness, universal mind energy, the infinite intelligence, the superconscious mind, the universe of parallel existence, the gum stuck underneath the bar stool. Everything is one and originated from and comprised of the same universal source energy. Before moving on, hold on to that thought and let it sink in and fuck with your mind a bit. Because understanding the oneness of everything is essential knowledge as we move forward to understanding the other universal laws and how they overlap and complement each other. Universal law number 2, the law of vibration. The law of vibration is also a primary law and second only to the law of divine oneness. If you want to manifest your hopes and desires and tap into the unlimited power of your subconscious mind, then knowledge and understanding of the law of vibration is essential. It is for this reason that we get a good insight and understanding of the law of vibration and the crucial role it plays in every aspect of our existence and being. The law of vibration states that everything in the universe moves, vibrates, and travels in circular patterns. Everything in existence, seen and unseen, physical and non-physical, when analyzed in its most basic form, is made up of pure energy, which resonates in a state of vibration. Everything is energy, and everything is in a state of vibration. I'm recording over here, fuckface. Do you mind? Everything in existence, seen and unseen, physical and non-physical, when analyzed in its most basic form, is made up of pure energy, which resonates in a state of vibration, and everything in existence has its own vibratory frequency or pattern. Everything is energy, and everything is in a state of vibration. Nothing sits still. Everything within the universe quantum field is in a constant state of motion. There is no such thing as inertia. Rates of vibration are known as frequency. From the lowest and the highest form of vibration, the higher the frequency, the more potent it becomes. Our human subconscious mind is one of the very highest forms of vibration potential. Our minds are the most powerful transmitter receivers on the planet. And the funny thing is, most of us don't even know it. I'm not making this up. It's not a dipshit theory, it's scientific fact. You need to know this, believe this, and then learn how to use this great power to your advantage. Although things appear to be nice and solid like a concrete brick, in reality, when you take a closer look, break things down to their smallest components, molecules, atoms, neutrons, electrons, and quanta, everything that appears solid is energy, vibrating at its own unique frequency. Denser objects have a higher rate of vibration, and objects with lower density have a lower rate of vibration. The power and ability to create and manifest what you desire in life lies in the ability to link up your thoughts, actions, and habits to the matching vibrational frequency of those things that you want to attract into your life experience. Like attracts like. There is a vibrational version of everything you want waiting for you to achieve vibrational harmony with it. By the same token, if you choose to live your life as the victim, happy to gripe and complain that nothing ever works out, then you will in effect put yourself in vibrational harmony with all the shitty things you bitch about and attract exactly those things and circumstances into your life. Again, like attracts like. Easy peasy to understand, but you'd be amazed how many people don't get it. If you're negative and talk shit about your life, that's what you're going to get more of. Okay, let's say you get that, and you're exclusively interested in riding the happy train of universal vibrational harmony of the things that you want. The big pitfall that traps many people is that they don't properly think through what they are wishing for. And those things that they attract not only don't bring the happiness that they sought, but end up being a curse of disharmony and upheaval in their lives. It's so very important to know yourself before you start wishing and visualizing. When you do start rubbing Aladdin's lamp with your requests, make damn sure it's carefully scrutinized and well thought out so it doesn't all blow up in your face down the road. It is essential to start learning the process of mindfulness and willfully raising your personal state of vibration and self-awareness to get you in the right place mentally to begin your quest for self-growth and improvement. What am I saying here? I'm saying self-improvement / growth should include the practice of daily meditation. Good thoughts of prosperity and abundance, or bad thoughts of worry and lack. Our subconscious mind does not choose and does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It says yes to everything. As the thoughts are presented, it gets to work immediately sending and transmitting vibration. This is important to know. Thought waves are cosmic waves. They penetrate all time and all space. Those times when you think of a friend and they call you right away is not a coincidence. When you think, oh, I might spill this coffee on myself, or I'm probably going to spill this coffee on myself, and you spill that coffee on yourself, it's not a coincidence. You can put this power to the test the next time you need a parking space in a crowded suburban area. Quiet your mind and think to yourself repeatedly, with confidence and belief, my needed parking space will present itself to me in a timely fashion, over and over, and sure enough, your parking space will manifest. If it doesn't, that's not because it doesn't work. It means your rate of vibration and projection was clouded, and not 100% pure faith and belief in your mind power. Or, to contradict the entire premise and theme of my book, for the sake of humor, maybe your parking space didn't manifest because on that day you were just plain shit out of luck. However, joking aside, if you concentrate exactly right, it will always work. I bet an average of 2 parking spots for every 3 attempts generally, which is actually pretty good as I live in Vancouver, where there is an insured car to equal every man, woman, and child in the city, compiled with the fact that there's a lack of parking spaces enough to drive anyone batshit crazy. The power of your vibration transmissions is your link between mind and matter, between the physical state and the non-physical state. By raising our state of consciousness through meditation and mind power practices, we raise our awareness. The goal is to become highly self-aware, to master your conscious knowledge of your character, feelings, motives, desires, and most of all, increase your mind power vibration to its highest possible rate, and then to have your subconscious mind blast it out link up and align with the superconscious mind and transmute your goals and aspirations into physical reality within the quantum field. This is the key to the whole deal spiel, folks. The direction of your focus, emotions, habits, personality, and behavior directly determines where you're going in life. As you become more self-aware, stepping back and taking a look at yourself, you will identify aspects of your personality and behavior of which you were previously unaware. Having awareness creates the opportunity to make changes in behavior and beliefs. You can go within yourself and seek out and identify the negative, self-sabotaging neural pathways riddled throughout your subconscious mind, so you can crush them and begin to physically rewire your brain through meditation and mind power exercises to build and establish new, powerful, and positive neural pathways. When we look creatively within ourselves, in our inner world, this is explained as a self-conscious state. We are aware of our objective as well as our subjective world. There are many varying degrees of consciousness. Divine consciousness would be the pinnacle. To reach divine consciousness and self-enlightenment would be to become one with the Creator/infinite intelligence. God, if you will. Depending on where you sit on the scale of vibration and consciousness awareness is exactly what dictates where you are in life. A person can have a doctor's degree or be a scientist. They can have a highly developed intellect but still have low vibration of self-consciousness. People don't necessarily want to be this way, but they simply don't know how to change it. Many are not aware that they are not aware. Some people have a very high level of consciousness and awareness. These people have an exceptionally high rate of vibration. These people are not typically upset, nor do they seem overly excited or depressed. They have learned the art of maintaining balance. The more you meditate and journey within yourself, and the more you study these principles, the higher your level of awareness. If a person is alone and lonely, it's not because they want to be. If a person lives their lives uptight, repressive, regarded by their coworkers and people close to them as rigid and controlling, an overall buzzkill of good vibes and not much fun to be around, it's not because they want to be. It's because they don't know how to change it. The more you meditate and journey within yourself, and the more you study these principles, the higher your level of awareness. You want to get unplugged from the matrix. You want to get tuned in to vibrational harmony between what it is you want and desire to manifest it within the quantum field. This is a worthy goal. Everybody gets what he or she is offering vibrationally. When we say everything happens for a reason, it sounds disconnected, like an outside reason that's being assigned. Everything is happening because of the vibration offering that you're setting forth. Everything that is coming to anyone is coming in response to what they're thinking about. As you think a thought, it activates a vibration. As you continue to think, that vibration becomes stronger until eventually it becomes a belief. A belief is just a thought you keep thinking. Once you have activated the vibration long enough, those vibrational patterns then match up and attract those things that are at the same level of vibration. Like attracts like. There is a flow to your life. If you feel like you're struggling because you're trying to paddle upstream, all you need to do is let go of your upstream strategy, stop going against the flow, trust in source energy, turn around the boat, stop paddling, and let the current take you where you naturally need to go. In life, we're not necessarily creating what we want, but we're creating exactly what we're thinking about. Generate the emotional good feeling response of vibration aligned with the aspirations of what you want, and practice it until you own it. If you keep offering the vibration of what you're currently living, that's the momentum you've got going, and that's what the law of attraction is going to continue to bring you. It's not a punishment, but a direct reference of the vibration that you've established. You could establish a different vibration. The best chance you have at establishing a new vibration is when you first wake up in the morning. You can choose to create a new reality or complain about your reality that's being created by default. You and the source energy are one, flowing through in synchronicity, vibrational harmony to manifest your desires. Understand that what you want is coming towards you and asking you, do you really want me? And if the answer is a passionate, heart-centered yes, then the infinite intelligence wants your success as much or more than you do. What we want to do is raise our level of awareness, vibration, frequency, so that expectation becomes a natural state of our mind. To be in our mind, to be in expectation, is a mindset. It's a mental state that comes to you with an increase of awareness. The law of vibration explains the difference between mind and matter, between the physical state and non-physical state of everything in the universe, which includes you and the non-physical part of your personality, where the mental magic takes place. You already have everything you require to attract everything that you want into your life. If nothing is created or destroyed, everything is already here, in one state or another. Raise your awareness. Become present in the now. Realize source energy flows through you as its instrument of manifestation. It is a wonderful partnership and your most powerful ally. Your job is to define exactly what it is you desire, amp up your vibration to its highest frequency to make yourself a human magnet of attraction. Tap into source energy and then set it loose to manifest what you want, presenting the right inspirational ideas, people, circumstances, and opportunities at just the right times they are needed. Lastly, once you understand the law of vibration, its principles, and how it works to move forward with a burning, passionate, but confident expectation and desire, center your ideas in your heart with belief as much as you do your mind. And last but not least, implement what I call the gratitude trick. Living in a state of grace with feelings of gratitude for all we have to be grateful for is an empowering daily practice. What is different about the gratitude trick is to embrace a feeling of gratitude for what you want with the mindset and feeling like you already have it before you actually have it. This will trick your subconscious mind to supercharge its manifest powers into action. Universal law number 3. The law of action. The law of action states that you must take action to perform the deeds necessary to achieve whatever it is you've set your sights on. Sounds straightforward and simple enough, but the truth is many of us, including myself once upon a time, are procrastinating lazy-ass mofos. Visualizing and dreaming of the good stuff you want is a great starting place. But if you can't back your aspirations and follow through with actions, then you will surely remain a dreamer at the starting gate. The difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. You need to set your goals, chart your action plan, then follow through with a burning desire, persistence, faith, and belief that you will prevail. Fear and procrastination are the evil twins at the ready to block your path to success. You need inspiration and a strengthened belief in your quest, and that comes from becoming self-aware and raising and matching your personal frequency of vibration with the things that you aspire for. This action will magically bring forth into your life experience the events, people, and circumstances to help you towards your goals and to add to your confidence and inspire you to work even smarter and harder. When you take even the smallest action, like writing out some goals and keeping a daily journal of activities towards their attainment, these small positive actions will have a resonating effect towards your life experience. And if you follow up day after day and imprint the actions on your mind so they become your habitual way of living, the good things that you want, you will surely attract into your life. Universal law number 4. The law of correspondence. The law of correspondence speaks to the corresponding balance of how whatever is happening and all that you experience on the outside world is in direct correlation to what is happening and what you are experiencing within your inside world. Whatever is your outer world mirrors that of your inner world. As there is yin, there must be yang. As is above, so is reflected below. Your good luck or bad luck, likability, relationships, health, prosperity, your present station and environment in life are all a direct reflection of your inner world. If your inner thinking is immersed in and guided by the negative energy, you can find yourself in a trap that will perpetuate a negative and unfulfilling life experience. There is a direct link between your core values, your habits, how you think and feel on the inside, which in turn steers the ship to your life experience of how you feel and act on the outside. If you find yourself feeling crappy and bad on the inside, then these inner feelings influence your perception of the outside world. If you can get yourself in a good place, a happy place with feelings of fulfillment through the practice of meditation, visualization, or simply engaging in activities that make you happy, then the good feeling you generate from the inside will manifest to you on the outside world. The results are guaranteed because of the law of correspondence. Universal law number 5. The law of cause and effect. The law of cause and effect states that every cause has an effect, and every effect becomes the cause of something else. Throw a rock into the lake, resonating ripples are the result. The universe is always in motion. There is no such thing as rogue happenings by chance outside of the universal laws. What we reap is what we sow. Every time we involve ourselves in thoughts, speech, or actions, we set off a frequency of vibration, a forward-moving wave of energy throughout the universe, which then creates resulting effects and consequences, either good or bad. This is why a positive mindset attitude works, and deeds are important. As we do, so we are. As we are, so we do. We create circumstances that align with the choices and actions that we take. Be self-aware and create true balance in your life. Don't dig yourself into a ditch of negativity. There is an advantage in simply striving to be honest and real when everyone around you is seemingly getting away with lying their way through every situation. I'm reminded of my grandma when she would talk about the lie pie, saying basically you tell one lie and then you go tell another lie to cover up the previous lie, and so on, until you find yourself caught up and immersed in a big, fat, troublesome lie pie. You steer the ship and you chart your path. Give good thought as how do you skip down that happy trail of life. Don't be false to others or yourself. So many people are two-faced, pretending, following the crowd, playing a part, or just plain full of shit. Sometimes better than that merciful white lie, it's better to sometimes leave out certain information out of a conversation to avoid potentially hurting someone's feelings. But no matter what, strive to keep it real and be authentic, for better or worse. Universal law number 6. The law of compensation. You've heard the saying, karma's a bitch. The golden rule, what goes around comes around. What we reap is what we sow. This prophecy of compensation can swing both ways on the spectrum. If you've been a dick and built yourself up a nice bundle of bad, shitty karma by screwing people over and immersing yourself in negative energy, chances are the universe is going to fuck with you. But, of course, the reality is that you, as an instrument of the universe, are in fact fucking yourself. The universe is simply carrying out the deeds and following through of the path that you set in motion. By the same token, if you can live your life as an instrument of love, peace, joy, positive inspiration, and abundant generosity, you align yourself and find your life source frequency in vibrational harmony to receive blessings, miracles, and great prosperity. There is absolutely nothing wrong with being the receiver of great prosperity. The key to being a successful receiver, however, is in the talent and habit of being a master giver. Giving with the mindset of being happy to give selflessly, expecting nothing in return. Universal law number 7, the law of attraction. At number 7, we have the flashy Hollywood star of the universal laws garnering much global interest, attention, and discussion. Most successfully introduced to the masses through the movie The Secret, this secondary universal law states, in essence, like attracts like. We can create and attract into our life experience people, circumstances, events, things either good or bad through our thoughts, words, feelings, and actions. Do good, get good. Do bad, get bad. What you really, 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 really want, you'll get. What you really, 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 really don't want, you'll get that too. Universal law number 8, the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. Transmutation means the action of changing or the state of being changed into another form. The energy of the universe is always in a constant state of motion, warping and changing into and out of form. Always on the go, in a state of motion, we can't ever stop it, but we can control and direct it rather than letting it run amok with our life experience and our psychology. Ultimately, through meditation, we can slow things down and go deep within our being and rewire/transform our subconscious mind, crushing negative neural pathways and destructive self-sabotaging paradigms, replacing and transforming our subconscious with new positive neural pathways. Many people don't embrace change. They like things to stay the same. This thinking is naive. Change is happening in every moment. You want to get ahead of it. You want to ride and manipulate the wave to your own benefit and avoid getting stuck on that gerbil wheel, blindly perpetuating all the same bad habits anchored in fear and procrastination. Universal law number 9, the law of relativity. Throughout life, the universe will test you to see how badly you want what you want and to learn important lessons from such challenges. Roadblocks and setbacks can be a reason to quit, or they can present inspiration to press forward. Everything is relative in life. Our perspective for the quality or value of something is measured in relation to how we compare it to another object or situation. For example, how we view our quality of life. There is always someone out there that has it worse, no matter how bad your situation. And no matter how successful you are, there is always going to be someone more successful. To put that thought into perspective, here's a quote from The New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. In form, you are and will always be inferior to some, superior to others. In essence, you are neither inferior nor superior to anyone. True self-esteem and true humility arise out of that realization. In the eyes of the ego, self-esteem and humility are contradictory. In truth, they are one and the same. Universal law number 10, the law of polarity. The law of polarity states, everything can be separated into two wholly opposite parts, and that each of those still contains the potentiality of the other. The same as a car battery has two polar opposite posts, there also exists two polar opposites of manifestation and intention. Everything is on a continuum and has an opposite. There is hot and cold, up and down, happy and sad, fast and slow, good and bad. When immersed in darkness, we can appreciate light. When faced with evil, we can appreciate good and kindness. When lonely, we can appreciate companionship. The scientific term for the law of polarity is called wave-particle duality. Leading scientists in the study of quantum physics have discovered that the light can behave in unpredictable ways. In one experiment, scientists can observe light display particle-like behavior, yet in another experiment it will display wave-like attributes. Which brings us to the question, what is light? Is it a particle or is it a wave? And the answer is that light is both. If you're in a funk of bad thoughts and negative energy, you can change your path and your experience by focusing on the opposite, good thoughts and positive energy. To master the law of polarity, you must learn how to maintain physical and spiritual balance in your life. Proper diet and exercise, combined with stimulating and balancing your mind through meditation and relaxation, will help you remove yourself, even if only for a few moments a day, from the daily toil and distractions of the physical world. Universal law number 11. The law of rhythm. The law of rhythm states that energy in the universe is like that of a pendulum swinging back and forth. When universal energy swings to the right a certain distance, it must then swing to the left the same distance. Everything in the universe is in a state of motion, constantly vibrating, swaying and flowing, swinging back and forth. Like the tide coming in and out, and the seasons coming and going, everything in existence has a cycle. Patterns, stages that move to a rhythm. All energy vibrates and moves according to a certain rhythm. The law of rhythm is connected at the hip to the law of vibration. The law of vibration is like the 600 horsepower V8 engine, and the law of rhythm being the Cadillac body that harnesses the power and takes it smoothly on down the highway. As with every journey, there are highs and lows. The key is to go with the flow and not let your emotions swing too far one way or the other. Don't be overly excitable or too easily disappointed/depressed. Lastly, universal law number 12, the law of gender. The law of gender manifests in the animal kingdom as sex. Everything in nature is both male and female. For life to exist, both are required. Feminine and masculine principles are at work in every facet of life, manifesting on all planes of existence. Also known as the law of gestation, it states that when we plant a seed, masculine, yang, it requires time and nurturing to grow and manifest, feminine, yin. You must learn, practice, and trust that the universe knows just what you need and when you need it, and will present the people, circumstances, and events in a timely fashion, custom fit for you. You must be patient and pair it up with persistence and understanding that there needs to be a gestation period for you to get what it is that you desire and wish for. Far too many give up and don't stay the course, when often the goal that they're seeking to attain is right around the corner. You must be patient and pair it up with the persistence and understanding that there needs to be a gestation period for you to get what it is you desire and wish for. Far too many give up and don't stay the course. Often they give up when, metaphorically speaking, the attainment of their goal is right around the next corner. That wraps up this edition of the Red Pill series. I thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to subscribe or leave a comment below. And if you're interested in purchasing the book, you'll find that link below as well.